I would say Doko Kara Kamista. Doko Kara Kamista. On the other hand, another phrase. I meet somebody in Jamaica and I'm saying, pleased to meet you. The patois version will be, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. On the other hand, in Japan, if I'm going to greet somebody accordingly by telling them I am pleased to meet them, I would say, Ajisemaste. Ajisemaste. Let me say it a bit slow. Ajisemaste.
Get strong.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, anywhere you're at in the world. Welcome to another vlog, 12 years gone. Today we're going to actually talk about Jamaican Patois versus Japanese phrases. And I'm just going to go ahead and start off. You know, in Jamaica, it's very, very good to at least know basic phrases or patois whenever you're visiting, you know. And on the contrary, it's the same when visiting, you know, another country. And presently I'm in Japan and I have made it my responsibility to know some basic phrases. Now I'm going to start off with, you know, the Jamaican patois, English phrases, the patois, and then the Japanese phrases. The first one is, you know, whenever you are telling somebody that you are welcome in Jamaica, the patois phrase to that would be, you're welcome. Let me repeat that, you're welcome. On the other hand, the Japanese phrase would be, doi tashimaste. Doi tashimaste. Another Jamaican phrase that we use, you know, is like sorry, would be the English version. The patois would be osh. On the other hand, the Japanese phrase for sorry, when, you know, you really hurt somebody and you want to tell them sorry, would be gomen nasai. Gomen nasai. The next Jamaican phrase would be please. The English version, please. The patois would be I beg you. I beg you. On the other hand, the Japanese version of this for please would be onegai shimasu. Onegai shimasu. Let me repeat that one more time. Onegai shimasu. You go somewhere to buy something in Jamaica, the English version would be how much is this? The patois version would be how much for this? How much for this? And on the other hand, to really tell you about the Japanese version, when you're asking the price for something, you would say ikura desu ka? Ikura desu ka? If you're telling somebody thank you in Jamaica, the Jamaican phrase would be bless up. Most time, yes, we say bless up when somebody say thank you, and we want to say the patois form, bless up. On the other hand, if you're saying thank you in Japan, you would say arigato. Arigato. Another very popular phrase in Jamaica, the English version is what is your name? But if I'm going to say this in patois, I would say where your name? Where your name? On the other hand, the Japanese version for this, whenever you're asking somebody what is their name, you would say onamae wa. Onamae wa. In Jamaica, if you're saying good morning, that would be English. On the other hand, the patois version would be wagwan. You can either say bless up or even good morning. On the other hand, If I'm in Japan, like where I'm at right now, and I meet a Japanese and I want to say good morning, I would say Ohayo, Ohayo. There are many other phrases. If I see someone in Jamaica and I say hello, that would be English. If I want to say it in Patois, or a Patois version of hello, I would say Wagwan, Elop, Wagwan, Elop. On the other hand, in Japan, I would say Konnichiwa, Konnichiwa. Yes, it's very, very challenging, but you know, whenever you move to another country, you have to make it your responsibility to at least learn basic phrases in order to communicate, you know, and get by. Another English language in Japan that we use when you're asking somebody, where are you from? The Patois version would be, which part of yard you come from, or where you come from. On the other hand, in Japan, if I'm going to ask somebody, where are you from? I would say, Doko kara kamista. Doko kara kamista. On the other hand, another phrase, I meet somebody in Jamaica and I'm saying, pleased to meet you. The Patois version will be, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. On the other hand, in Japan, if I'm going to greet somebody accordingly by telling them I am pleased to meet them, I would say Ajisemaste. Ajisemaste. Let me say it a bit slow. Ajisemaste. Good evening. If I want to say that in Patois, good evening in Jamaica. On the other hand, in Japan, if I want to say good evening, I would say konbawa. Konbawa. If I want to say good night in a Patois, all I need to say is good night. On the other hand, in Japan, if I'm going to say good night, I would say oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi nasai. If I want to say goodbye in English and later on in Patois, all I'm going to say, migan, little more, wa good. In the morrows, I can say any one of the above. Let me repeat that. For goodbye in Patois, migan, little more, wa good. In the morrows. But if I'm in Japan, I would say matane. Matane, which means goodbye. Or we'll see each other tomorrow. If I want to say yes in English and say the same yes in Patois, I will say yeah. On the other hand though, if I'm going to say yes in Japanese, I would say I. If I want to say no in Patois, it would still be no. But on the other hand, if I want to say no in Japanese, it would be iye. So, you know, it's very important to learn these basic phrases, as I said before, especially if you're traveling in a particular country. It would be good just in order to communicate and get by. As usual, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And please take time out and visit our business website at jamcaribltglue.com. There are several skincare products for each person. Have a good morning again, have a good afternoon, a good evening, and a good night. One love.